Hi, yes, people. It's Quinn with PTSD Wallach. Um, just doing a nightly kind of check in. Today was a good day. Today was a good day. I chose to be in the world instead of um, in limitations and fear, which is what is the goal of gang stalking: is to get you to change your view of yourself and your world, um, instead of just being yourself. And like I shared in another video about the oracle reading, um, about instead of living in scarcity, learning to live in possibility, learning to live in knowing that there is more than just the limited view that is set before us. That vampires feed on others because they believe there is not enough. But if you have an expansive mind, kind of like I do, that you know that there is enough in the world, there is enough and there will always be enough. Hey, baby. Poor man wants to go to bed. I got to do my hair. Then I got to wash my face. Um, so it's like today was just a good day of seeing the bounty that's in the world. Yesterday I did live balloon twisting for 2 hours and I made a whole bunch of balloons. Um, and I'm going to do it again on Saturday, same time 2 to 4. Um, just to do it. Just to do it. And what I did today is I started to go around the neighborhood. I started with my next door neighbor and then went on down. That I gave away balloons. And actually, I found one house where she's like, "Yeah, I got eight little kid cousins." I'm like, "Here, take the rest of the bag," and just was good to just be part of the world and just to give instead of being stuck in the limited story that those who initiate the gang stalking want me to believe about myself. And so, yeah, exactly. That's some shit. That's the correct opinion on that. It's some shit. It smell bad. But yeah, it was a good thing, and then I went to this thing at a senior living facility, and, you know, I was kinda like the cheerleader getting everyone trying to get people energized, and I was like, "Alright, folks are gonna do what they wanna do." But getting people to participate in a sing-along, and then afterwards, my husband and I went out for karaoke, and it was great. We met other people who are really good singers, and yeah, today was a good day, and what I'm really thinking about is I want a message. There's a message I've been trying to get out, that I realize that I am hated. I am despised because I will not let somebody control me. Because I am appreciating my own autonomy as a human being. That's what all these years of recovery work that I've been doing has been about, is learning to be true to myself, to who I am, and to do that unapologetically. I do it obnoxiously, and I understand people can, be bothered by that. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm working on the obnoxious part. But you might as well just love me because that's part of who I am. I will work on it, but um but the big message that I was getting at, because I was following Philosophical, and I had seen like a lot of the things on her community page were comments, or there was like a video about, you should not over hypersexualize yourself as a woman and then complain about people over sexualizing you. And I'm like, no, no, it's your body. That's what I've learned as a survivor of rape, that this is my body and nobody has a right to do anything to my body. It's that we've come to comply with the words of the world, and especially it's a male-centered world, um, that has diminished the voice of women to make choices with their own bodies, and it's regardless. And I really appreciate it when you look at, like, I think slut shaming is where it really comes from, or the slut walks that were done, where regardless of what a woman wears, it does not stop a predator from choosing to prey upon her. Regardless of how she conducts herself, it does not stop a predator. And so that's just really blaming the victim for what happens. And I just think about that. It's in this case for me as a person who's too proud and too free, that I'm just going to sing, I'm just going to be ridiculously skilled, curious, and interested in my world, and that's gonna piss some people off. They gonna stay mad. They gonna have to stay mad and they just gonna have to choke. Um, but do not shame me for being brilliant. Yeah. My therapist is the one who's been trying to get me to swallow the fact that I'm brilliant and I need to be unapologetically brilliant, which is going to irritate people because I wanna continue to grow. I wanna continue to be a better person. When I make mistakes, learn from them and move forward. And not everybody wants to do that. Other people are like, I'm not going to change myself and I'm going to pull you down because I'm insecure and I can't do things about myself. Bruh, really? Um, yeah. So I was just really thinking of this of body autonomy, that you have a right to live your life in your body as long as you're not encroaching on somebody else's body, unless they want you to. If you're invited to, mwah. But yeah, it's your business. Um, what I really look at with a lot of the 12-step recovery work is it's about your relationship with your higher power, the divine, how you were supposed to be, not what anybody else's opinion is. And people are angry because they've chosen to um go along with dysfunctional thinking. They complied with it and they're angry because they complied with it. Then they need to address that within themselves. I'm not responsible for your decisions. Um, so that's what I was just thinking about. Because like the big thing is like, oh, Quinn was too hyper sexualized. I'm like, yeah, I'm a survivor of rape. I'm reclaiming my sexuality. And it's been great this last year as far as reclaiming my sexuality. It's created amazing emotional intimacy and vulnerability in our marriage. The more that I allow myself to be free. And so if you're going to say, oh, that's just going to attract predators, fine. I hope it also attracts people who want to claim their bodies. Like attracts like, right? So yeah, we know the predators are there and we just shoot them in the head and keep moving, right? That's what you do with a mountain lion. A bobcat coming at you. Yeah, you just like, no, no, thank you. But I'm not gonna make myself small to make predators comfortable. I accept that they exist in the world, and I keep my life moving, and I choose to be with people who, honor their own bodies, honor their own autonomy, their gifts, their skills, their abilities, and their energy. That's who I want to be around. With that being said, and that's part of the, program of recovery around underbeing and knowing one's worth and value. With that being said, I have a message for those who are actively gang stalking, especially if you were sent here to watch this video and report back to somebody else. I want you to succeed in life. I want you to get the money that you deserve. So you should check what the market will bear to be a gang stalker and to make sure that you're getting paid what it's worth to stalk other people. Make sure that your needs are being met financially, um, and physically, that you're going to be able to cover your costs for court and getting out of jail and things of that nature. That if you're doing this work, that you make sure that you are getting paid accordingly. That's right. I said it. I do the same thing with other Black women about, like, we're looking to how do we hone our skills. Like one of the people I work with, she's a damn doctor. I am a balloon artist, y'all. Okay, I'm a balloon artist. I help a doctor. I help teachers. I help actresses. I help producers and directors. But it's each of us choose to help others as we go along the way. And that's not trying to toot my own horn or anything like that. But it's more of hell, what the fuck was the point in that? There was a point that everybody has some value and has something to offer and have something to give. So with whatever you're doing with your time and energy, make sure that it's meeting your needs. Make sure you're getting paid what you're worth. So, If you've been sent to gang stalk me, especially because someone has told you that Quinn's extremely inappropriate, hell yeah, she is. You make sure that you are getting paid what you deserve. I don't care if they've offered you drugs or a steak dinner. Make sure that you get the full amount. Make sure that you get the gift cards that they were going to give you, that it makes up for the difference that you might have to spend getting out of jail or time that you've lost with your children because you've been involved in somebody else's cray cray. Okay? That's the message of love and hope that I have for you today. And for those who initiate the gang stalking, I wish nothing for you. Absolutely nothing at all, except for that fart. Till next time, peace.